my name is Cheyenne, and this video is going to be about most commonly asked questions at a car show that I got this year. I have this note paper to help me remember what I'm going to say, so bear with me. You don't look autistic. I get that question frequently, all the time, that I don't look autistic. Autism's a neurological disability. I do a lot of the basic things that all autistic people do. I look at people at the car show. If I feel comfortable, I'll look at people. But if I don't feel comfortable about the situation or being in the situation, I'll usually look down or at the ground. When I'm with a lot of people, a group of people, I usually look down. I do what a lot of the autistic people do. I mask my being autistic, so that means girls mask more than boys do with autism. It means that we cover up all of our disabilities, and at the car shows I do that so people can talk to me and relate to me and just come up and talk to me, because I love to talk to people. I love that reaction. So throughout my whole life, growing up, going to school, I would mask all my symptoms, and it would just help me cope throughout the day. I would talk to other people and try to relate. So masking helps with autistic kids so much. So number 2, can you stop masking? I've got that question too. I can't stop masking my symptoms. It's like telling somebody, stop walking. They can't stop doing it or stop doing whatever they're doing. It just comes naturally, right? Masking comes naturally to autistic kids. Some adults will say, well, my child's growing out of autism. And they're growing out of it. And I tell them, well, autism doesn't go away. Even if you're adults have autism. Not just kids have autism. So you don't really grow out of autism. You just learn how to cope and mask it. Masking is so huge. So no, I can't stop masking it because it's just who I am. Personally, I mask my symptoms so that people at the car show, I can talk to them, because people, if they saw my true, authentic, autistic self, having meltdowns, going through these things on a daily basis, they would run away. 99% of people that say that you should stop masking are the people that would, if you are your full authentic self, I found out, they get scared. They don't know what to do about it. They're like, oh, I'm not sure. So it just helps us in the society and world to mask, because people don't understand. Kids, anybody with autism. So no, growing out of it is nothing for us. We just learn how to cope with it. So, number 3, can you drive? No, I cannot drive, and here is why. I have drove a tractor before, and me driving, it's like I look at the ground like this, so close, and I stare at the ground because I don't like to look up and see what's around me. So I look down and I focus on the ground, and I drove the tractor, and yeah, I could almost run into people that way and probably wrap a pool, do something like that. Almost hit my sister-in-law because I was looking down on the tractor. So yeah, driving is hard. And plus, I have this weird thing that happens with my eyes when I get really nervous, and my eyes shake back and forth really, really fast, and I cannot control my eyes. So, yeah, that would be really hard to do. So, I cannot drive. So, functioning labels. Number 4, functioning labels. I do not like the word functioning labels. Because I'm not here, I'm not on top, I'm not on bottom, I'm not level 2, level 3, level 4. I don't have a functioning label, and neither does a lot of kids with autism. They don't like to be told they have a functioning label because it's kind of like an insult in a way to tell them, oh, you're so low functioning, or you're so high functioning. At least I take it as an insult, people to tell me that. So my functioning label is sometimes I can act 30, and sometimes I can act 15, sometimes I can act 20, sometimes I can even act 10. So my functioning label is like here. I don't have one functioning label. I don't have one thing. I am many different categories. I can plop down on the ground. I can cry. I get excited when I go to the aquariums. I get so excited that I cannot control it. And I love shopping. I love doing all these things. I love baby sloths. I love these things, and I get really excited about that. So that is probably the part of where I act maybe about 15 or 10 years old, but it's okay. I don't think any autistic kids have a functioning label. And direct eye contact, which I will put has 5. I don't look at people in the eye unless I trust them. And when I'm in big crowds, like I go down to Peach Days, or I go in bigger crowds, I like to look down at the ground. I don't like to look at anybody up here. I'm more down here, looking at the ground, trying to figure out things, getting really nervous. I sometimes cry when I'm in big crowds. It's hard for me to process that, what's going on. So I don't like to look at people unless I feel safe, comfortable, I feel secure with them. Like, I feel like this is really cool. I do that at the car show, however, because I do mask my symptoms then again. So I do it at the car show very rarely. You will see me at the car shows where I like to look at my car and talk about my car, and that helps them not look at me all the time, because they're looking at my car too as I'm talking to them. So that helps take the pressure away from me a lot of times. Yeah, I did a really incredible couple things. I went to Brigham, and where I live, and I talked to the Rotary Club about my autism, and I had a slideshow, and I had that, and I had to describe to them all what I did at the car show, how I failed at this is my stripe, my 3D stripe, this is what this car means to me. As the slideshow was going on, I would talk to them, but I would look at the screen. So therefore not to look at the crowd and not to kind of freak me out. But it's hard for me. I just have to mask every day. And yes, people think, oh, it's hard. Not so much when you do it every day, really. It's not that hard to do. But I just learned how to cope with this world, this crazy world that we're going through with doing everything that I do. But thanks. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I know it's a really long video. Thank you guys so much. I will catch you guys next time. Okay, see you later in the next